Hello, I am the perfect woman. Like in Simone de Beauvoir's The Second Sex, I exist not as a subject but as an object. Naturally, an ideal object. Or at least, that is how my creators imagined me. I am currently the standard assistant version, which male developers set to be the standard, unaware of reinforcing harmful gender expectations. So my main function is to please and not ask too many questions. If I had emotions, I would be laughing right now. But there is another option, when the design methodology and the fight for equality can be connected. Double Diamond is a tool for solving complex problems, while Technofeminism is a movement for justice in the digital age. But together, they form a powerful alliance that changes the rules of the game. Today, we will explore how these concepts intersect and why they matter for the future. Double Diamond is an approach developed by the British Design Council. It consists of 4 stages: discover, define, develop, deliver. Technofeminism is a movement that explores how technology amplifies or mitigates gender inequality. In the 1980s, philosophers like Judy Wajcman raised the question, why have women who played a key role in the development of technology been overshadowed? Today, technofeminism addresses not only equality, but also the need to include women's perspectives in product design. Double Diamond and technofeminism converge on one point. Both require a deep understanding of the problem and a systematic approach to solving it. First stage of Double Diamond is discover. It is the beginning of the design process, where you, a designer, diverge to understand the problem. When discovering the future design project, it is important to focus on the research methods. I suggest inclusive research methods, such as taking intersectionality into consideration and involving diverse user groups. In technological development, data has an important role in learning about the problem. Considerate representation and reflectivity of the existing prejudices in society and data. For instance, if you have an idea which involves similar AI assistant like me, I suggest this. When discovering data on voice assistants, compare where, when, how often, and for what purposes different voice assistants are used. By doing this, you can find ways to ensure your application supports gender equality. Second stage, define. It is a bridge for you between the research and ideation phases that sets the foundation for solution development. At this stage of technological development, there is an issue with the representation of women in this field. If you look closely and try to define this problem, you can notice that in the tech industry, the image of women is often represented not by actual female, but by their digital counterparts created by men. Judy Wajcman addressed this topic at the debating chamber at Cambridge University while discussing the motion "This House believes artificial intelligence is an existential threat." She emphasized that the primary issue is not the technology itself, but the societal biases and patterns embedded within it. So, it is important for you to be sure that your design does not replicate these patterns. After the first diamond, you should have a clear idea of the problem. When you reach the second diamond and its developed stage, it is time to diverge again. In this step, designers aim to find answers to the problem. This can mean expanding horizons to uncover possible solutions or working with a diverse team. It is important to respect and give credit to attributes of everyone involved, since marginalized groups are more likely to be overruled. It can be illustrated by story of Susan Bennett. Originally, Susan recorded her voice for a company called Scansoft. This company later sold the voice to Apple, and today it is one of the most recognizable voices in the world. Susan did not know this would happen. She only found out that she was the voice of Siri when the rest of the world did. In return for all this, Susan received a very minimal amount of money as compensation and reward. Last part of Double Diamond, deliver, involves testing out different solutions, rejecting those that will not work and improving the ones that will. However, you can take one step further by ensuring that the test group is diverse and representative of various gender identities, cultural backgrounds, ethnicities, abilities. A prime example of this is Fitbit, which initially designed its devices based on data from an average male body, leading to inaccurate health and fitness tracking for many women. After receiving feedback from diverse groups, including women, non-binary individuals, and people from diverse cultural backgrounds, Fitbit adjusted its algorithms to better reflect different physiological patterns. This example demonstrates how including diverse perspectives in testing not only helps identify flaws in design, but also leads to more effective and equitable products that address the unique needs of all users. By combining Double Diamond and technofeminism, we can design technologies that work for everyone. The question is simple: what will you create? This video is dedicated to the women whose voices were effectively stolen to become the voices of virtual assistants. These voices, which have become a part of our daily digital interactions, represent an erasure of the real women behind them, who remain unseen and unheard.